Hello, you're watching Team Starcraft. My name is Joe Starcraft, and this is my cast. Today is Request Wednesday, and on Request Wednesdays, it's basically all about you, the viewers and the subscribers, and whoever comment on my videos. So whoever requests a certain kind of matchups, they could send me a request, and I will cast that. And if someone sends me a very epic replay, and basically I'll cast that as well. So on Wednesday, it's kind of an open day, so I really like it. Then again, I did call Mondays Freedom Mondays, but whatever. Wednesdays is just for you guys. So today, I'm actually faced off against gorillanice and sharknice, and these guys, shout out for these guys because these guys actually are one of the first subscribers to my channel, and at the same time they sent me a couple of replays, and you know, it's interesting because we actually ended up playing each other on Battle.net. So this is one of our 3-on-3 pre-made games. We just happened to play each other, and they actually recognized me if you have been reading the conversations there. And I was quite excited because, you know, it's something that I haven't really expected from people, from the general population. So actually I was quite excited for this game, and I was quite determined to play a good one. So typically my partner Ender plays Protoss, and you guys all know it if you watch my channel. And today he's going random, so something that he doesn't do very often unless he is playing 3-on-3s. And our partner, third partner, Fulcrum, he's one of my buddies who is actually a pre-op transsexual, and he's looking for a big strong man out there. So if you want to get into contact with him or her, then please email my teamstarcraft2@gmail.com with your name and your whatever occupation, ASL, whatever. You guys still do those things, and I'll hook him up with you or her with you. Okay, that's cool. Let's take a look at our opponent. We have sharknice, and he's actually he actually showcased this build earlier in Request Wednesday last week, and he is actually going a fast Hellion build. Now let's take a look at our Zerg gorillanice, and he is going a 10 pool, and their partner GANTS is going a Roach Warren. It's interesting, 10 pull into Roach Warren. I'm not sure if his economy can support it, but he's going. Can't stop him. So the attack is likely going to be at Zerg because both Terrans we have a wall set up, so it's not easily penetrated. So it is going to be all on our transsexual friend here, pre-op transsexual friend here, to stop this attack. Now, this attack is coming, and this is imminent. The Hellions are moving out as we speak, and once these Hellions arrive, they are going to attack. And I'm not sure if Fulcrum could hold on here, because this is a pretty tough, it's basically 3v1, and I know he likes, you know, multiple people attacking him sometimes, but that kind of came out pretty wrong. But he likes 3 ways, but this is not his thing. It's not. I don't think he likes being destroyed like this. So, I'm sorry we couldn't come be there for you, buddy. But I think you are going to lose a lot of drones here. You gotta lose a lot of drones because these Hellions are just gonna run around your base and destroy your creep colony or spine crawler. Still Starcraft 1 mode, guys. Starcraft 1 mode. I still call spine crawlers Sunkens, and I still call not Templar Archive. What's the building right before Templar Archive? I think it's called wow, I totally forget, but I call that Citadel. I still call it Citadel. So Citadel of Adun. So it's I'm still on Starcraft 1 mode for some reason, but yeah, whatever. I've been a long time Starcraft 1 player, so I guess that's it's hard. It's hard. Those kind of knowledge just doesn't just drop, and you just don't forget about those things. So anyways, what my partner and I are going our 4 barracks build. I'm going a 4 barracks build. My partner is going a 4 barracks build as well with Tech Lab. And we're probably gonna have a more marine heavy army, but after checking out these roaches, I am going to transition onto a more, we're gonna add more marauders to our army composition. But the attack is coming at Ender's wall right now, and this is going to be very tough to stop as well, because roaches do not take as much damage from marines, but from this many marines, maybe. And I think he will be able to stop this, but he's gonna be losing a lot of SCVs in the process. Look at the SCVs; they're just on most of the SCVs are damaged or on red right now, and he's down to about 7 or 9 SCVs left with the mule. No, 10 SCV with the. Yep, 10 SCVs. No, 11 SCVs, 12 SCVs. There you go. I know how to count this time, guys. So he has 12 SCVs, and he is definitely very behind. But at the same time, Sharknice has opted to go a very early aggressive push with Hellions, so he may not be so behind, but we're still playing 3 versus 2 at the moment. So let's take a look at what gorillanice is doing. Gorillanice has actually went on to a baneling's nest build, and this is going to hurt a lot because our army composition is mostly marines, and it's surprising that they left Fulcrum alive here, and maybe they're showing him some mercy, being nice about it, and just using one Hellion to slowly whittle down this hatchery little by little. But that's a very manner move from them, I guess. And let's take a look at what GANTS is doing. GANTS actually has maybe a group of roaches, and he's actually moving on to a lair build. So this is little this is like a little calm before the actual fight itself, and it's quite unlucky. I have to admit, it's quite unlucky because my partner Ender, he went random, I went random, and none of us got a Zerg, or I guess if he got a Protoss that would be even worse. But if one of us got Zerg, this game would be much more entertaining, I think, because 2 Zergs and a Terran versus 2 Zergs and a Protoss, it's quite entertaining because the Hellions are trying to chase you down, try to kill all the Lings, while the Stalkers are trying to kill the Hellions. This is like a elaborate dance of back and forth, so this is quite interesting. So let's take a look at what Blue is doing. He's actually expanding. He's opted to expand, and we have a Banshee coming along, and let's see how many kills this Banshee managed to pull off, because he's not gonna get a cloaking upgrade for sure, but he's just there for harassment reasons. And this Banshee is going to get picked off right here. A little micro miss there from I believe Sharknice, but this is actually a cue for us to move out because of the fact that we know for us certain that Terran do not have a macro force and we have a macro force. So this is actually a time to move out, try to do as much damage as possible while Fulcrum recovers and recovers from his death states. He's actually managed to expand onto his middle expansion on the bottom right over here. And while we go attack, hopefully he could saturate his minerals and try to create some units for a change. So we have a big pressure on Teal, and meanwhile the Lings and Banelings and Hellions are trying to reinforce them, but at the same time I'm actually chasing them down. This is actually a mistake for me because if these Ender's units get trapped here, it's going to get very ugly, but luckily I managed to pull back on time. And we're moving into GANTS' base, and hopefully we could do a lot of damage, but I'm pulling back again because I saw some Hellions moving down, and this forces a they're actually delaying our attack because we are unable to attack GANTS' base in fears that Banelings could come up and flank us. But you know, we're not hesitating anymore. This time we're actually attacking. We're going for the kill. But our Marines and Marauders are basically at half health. This is gonna be very, very tough because once the Hellions and Banelings come in, they are going to get cleaned up, and they're just the spawning pool is just at 5 health. I believe it's at 5 health. Yep, it is at 5 health, and you cannot kill that off. But then again, it wouldn't have mattered because Teal's going Roach build, so yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. We didn't gain much out of that attack. We couldn't get any economic damage. we managed to kill all the roaches, but at the same time we lost our army. So this is looking really bad for our team. And from the beginning, we're actually we're the underdogs to win this game, and we're very behind. And Hellions are just going around, you know, this group of Hellions just gonna stop any expansions or scout out any expansions we're gonna be taking. So we have red, a sharknice, taking the gold expansion, which is actually a smart call because, you know, what can we do? Our team cannot do anything about it. We cannot stop this expansion from going up at all. And we have gorillanice going up to Fulcrum's base to clean him out because I think they found out there's an expansion in the middle. So they cannot take any chances, so they're going to clear out this base. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what Ender is doing. And Ender is actually building a Marine Marauder medevac army right at the moment. And he doesn't have quite a big of an army, but he has 5 medevacs, which will do a lot of healing and will do a lot of help. So I'm actually building 2 bunkers in front of. Oh, there's an engagement going on with Hellions, and this is not a wise move for. And he picks. Ender picks up his units, which is a wiser move than engaging them, because Marines are going to get melted regardless of medevacs hitting them, especially without the shield upgrade. And look, the Lings are actually moving in to kill off Fulcrum's his 5 drones that he barely made out of his hatchery, and Fulcrum is back to the Stone Age. He's been shot back to the Stone Age once again, and I am not sure if he's gonna build any units in this game at all. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So we have Hellions just hiding out here just in case to do any harassment plays, and we have some roaches over here just chilling out here. I do not suggest chilling out in here because they might get trapped, but it doesn't really matter. They're at such a big advantage. Even if he loses these units, he's not going to be that far behind. So we have Zergling melee attack +1 upgrade being upgraded, and we have the armory has upgraded the attack upgrade for Hellions. So we have a drop going on here. I actually managed to drop, and I'm not sure if I did any damage because the Thor is just being repaired by all the SCVs that's from the mineral line. So there's no point of hitting that. So we're picking those marauders up and try to evacuate as soon as possible. And I am not sure what I got out of that, and I didn't really get much out of that. And we have Ender dropping at the same time. I'm doing the same thing. And I don't believe that he gained a lot out of his drop either. And I remember talking to him on Skype. We use Skype to do this, and I remember asking him, "Hey, did you, gain something out of it?" He's like, "No, man. This is grim," and this is exactly the situation. It's a very grim situation. And we have Ender moving on to the gold expansion. Hopefully, if he manages to secure this expansion, then he might be able to bounce back from his earlier economic deficit. So we have Tio expanding onto this natural here, and this is a quite late expansion, but it's better late than never. So we have well, actually we have a what's it called? We have a force building up right over here. I'm actually building up a force, and we have a Baneling and Ling forces building up over here. So in a 3-on-3 situation, when we get to this point, it's very grim because one of our partners is down. Hellions are running around, just taking care of anything that's like stray SCV, stray expansions, or anything like that. So this situation is very bad for us. And Fulcrum has managed to build some drones back, but one of them got picked off by the Hellions, and Fulcrum is just taking it up the ass today. It's just too much today. I think this is just a rough game for him. Hopefully that maybe in the next request Wednesday he might be able to play better if there's a request for a 3-on-3.